You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, it's so good to you. Hey everybody, welcome to my first vlog and my first apartment tour. Okay, my empty apartment tour. Basically right now, I just moved in like a month ago into my first apartment ever. This is my first apartment ever, living on my own, paying my entire rent all on my own. I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I pay my rent, like, you know, how I make my money, what my job is, a little bit, and we're gonna do kind of a little apartment tour. So I hope you guys are excited. And we're also gonna have a little bit of a story time because I kind of have, I guess, a story about why I'm here, how I got here, what kind of caused me to move out of my parents' home. So let's get into it. So as you can see, when I started the video, this is my living room. I don't have any furniture currently. This is my living room. This is the door you walk in. This is Papa Legba at the door because he is the protector of open doors. And he also can close doors at the same frame. We have a little bit of a bug situation that we're dealing with right now. Thank God maintenance has been amazing with that. As you can see, I have Wi-Fi. I don't have any furniture right now, but we're working on that, okay? I've only been here a month. You know, times is hard a little bit when you're paying rent all on your own. Now, some of you have seen this little decor in my videos. I have my angel background behind me, and this is where I make my money. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am an astrologer, okay? So I do astrology tarot readings right here. I also do, I can't show you guys my password. But the great thing about this, though, is actually I can just use my little number or my little finger and it logs me in. Shout out to MacBook Pro. This is my website. So this is where a lot of people purchase their readings from me. As you can see, I have my store here. Alright, this is where people purchase readings from me. I'm also a psychic tarot reader. So, you know, I read cards as well. Will I become rich today? Let's see. Ooh. So as you can see, this is where a lot of people purchase their readings from me. Aside from psychic tarot readings, I also do astrology birth chart readings. And I love reading astrology as well. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I secretly love Andrew Caldwell. I love his mess. He's such a hot mess in the best way. But I read astrology, you know, charts as well. So, you know, I often, you know, when I wake up, will look at the charts and see what all is going on right now. Let's see what is exactly going on right now. Looks like we have the sun here in Scorpio, Jupiter in Sag, Mercury currently in retrograde, alright, in Sag as well, all in the 11th house. So no wonder, you know, today feels so kind of wonky, you know. Where's the moon? Let's talk about our feelings. Looks like we have the moon in Aries in the 3rd house of communication. So that makes sense, is why I'm doing this video right now. Kind of want to talk about me, and Aries are very much, you know, me people, although you guys are amazing. I'm a Capricorn sun, Libra moon. So Libra is the polar opposite of Aries. So, you know, I have a soft spot for Aries people, alright, although I don't have a lot of Aries in my chart. But I do have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and Scorpio is ruled by Mars as well as Aries. So this is my kitchen, okay? Oh, by the way. So yes, this is where I do my work. This is where I make my money. For those of you that don't know, I am an astrologer, psychic tarot reader. I guess I should show you, you know, my YouTube channel if you're kind of new to my channel as well. Because I do have a channel. I'm also a musician, so you can totally search for me on iTunes or Spotify as well. So I make music. I just uploaded my first single on iTunes through CD Baby. Alright, if you'd be interested in learning about that, let me know. This is my YouTube channel. I just also uploaded my first music video. That was pretty awesome. Let's go back to the way things used to be. Drinking so much we forget all the memories. July in the park, undressing the Stop before we start. YouTube is an awesome place to be creative, you know. I freaking love YouTube, dude. Alright. By the way, I'm gay, so if you get any gay vibes from me, you're totally on point. Your gaydar is rock solid. Like a penis. Alright. That's not for my 12-year-olds. Cover your ears. So this is my kitchen. As you can see, it's kind of messy. I have my coffee right here. I love my Starbucks coffee. Starbucks coffee is the best. I don't know what I would do without Starbucks. Luckily, where I live, we have a drive-through Starbucks. So, for those of you that don't know, I live in the East Coast. All right, in the DMV area. So as you can see, here we have the Dia de los Muertos, so the Day of the Dead kind of decor here that I got from Target. Like I told you guys, I'm, into astrology. I'm super spiritual and stuff like that. So, this is totally the stuff I'm into. But also I associate the Day of the Dead, like this decor, with ancestors, and I have a deep appreciation for my ancestors. Here we have Saint Expedite, who actually I worked with to get this home. So shout out to Saint Expedite. As you can see, these are my money jars that I sell on my website to bring in good luck with money. Okay. Yeah, my empty fridge. I need to go grocery shopping. Let's look at my cabinets. Why not just spill all the tea? This is where I have all of my vitamins and stuff like that. As you can see, I have some turmeric in here. I have activated charcoal, dairy depressants or dairy digestants for those who are lactose intolerant. By the way, I totally have a tattoo, my only tattoo right now, but eventually I want to get a sleeve. It's a little peace sign. I stuff probiotics. Let's not get too deep. All right. So yeah, this is books and stuff like that. And as we go a little bit deeper, this is the bathroom. Really simple. Who cares about the bathroom? This is where the magic happens. Totally kidding. This is my bedroom. Not a lot of decor in here either. But it is what it is. And I have one bedroom, so this is my apartment tour. Alright? It's kind of small, but I think it's pretty decent for a first apartment. Now as to why I actually moved here, and moved here so quickly. So, for those of you who are into astrology, by the way, I'm sorry. I have to make sure that this camera doesn't fall off of the selfie stick. For those of you that are into astrology, I have 4th house in Scorpio, which means that my family can be a deep source of transformation for me. And in this case, it was. So I had a huge fallout with my aunt on my mom's side. Where I lived with my family. It was my mother, it was my little brother, it was also my uncle, his girlfriend, my aunt, who is the basis of this story time right now, and also her son, my mom's boyfriend, and as well as 2 dogs. So if you can imagine all those people cramped into one tiny house, not tiny, but pretty tiny by that many people's standards, right? It can cause, a lot of tension and drama at times. So I got in a huge argument with my aunt. I didn't say the nicest things, and yeah, it all stemmed from her bullying me and doing things like cutting off the water so I couldn't take a shower or a bath. There were a couple days where I had to take a bath with the sink water that I had, or that we had still kind of running in the bathroom. It's an old house, it's a house that was built in the 1950s or something like that, 1940s. So it's been in the family for a long time, hasn't really been renovated. So she knows the house better than I do. She knew how to turn the water off, but it took me a couple days to realize that she was the one who turned it off, and then I kind of did some tinkering around and found out how to turn it on. So from that point forward, it was kind of, all bets are off. I was pretty pissed after that. So, arguments with family typically start off, especially with my 4th house in Scorpio moon in Libra. they typically start off with, like pettiness, and little, doing little passive aggressive things, but started to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And what it was saying to me was that spirit was basically telling me, hey, it's time for you to move out of here. Like, you're growing past this house, your family. Like, it's time for you to go out on your own and to experience life and to grow and evolve. I mean, that's Pluto energy, fourth house in Scorpio, which Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, right? But the fourth house is ruled by the moon. By the way, if you want a reading from me, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I'm going to talk a lot about astrology because this is the life of an astrologer. By the way, I also work from home. So this was a couple months ago, by the way. So this, this is about 2 months, after the aftermath, right? So that's basically what Spirit was telling me was that, it's time to move on, it's time to grow, it's time to evolve. But the catalyst for me moving here so fast was me and my aunt got in a huge argument. She actually ended up calling, or not calling the cops on me, but getting like a protective order against me, a verbal protective order for verbal assault, I guess. But the weird thing is that she was also verbally assaulting me as well. So it got like expedited and I had to leave the home for 2 weeks. Luckily for me, I have, my dad's side of the family, so I just kind of moved in with my aunt for 2 weeks. And they helped me to find this place fairly quickly. Now, honestly, I wish I had more time to like look for, an apartment in a better, decently priced, range. Let's just say that, this apartment is well over $1,000 a month, okay? But I'm blessed, highly blessed, and highly favored, and I thank God, seriously, that, I'm able to afford this apartment. Like, I never thought I would be able to afford an apartment well over $1,000 at my age. By the way, I'm 26. I know I don't look it necessarily, but yeah. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise, having that argument with my family, kind of being kicked out of my house by the police, although the police were very kind. Every time I deal with the police, which isn't often, they're always kind and they're always handsome, so shout out to the police out there. But yeah, so that's why I'm here, and that's kind of why, if it were up to me, once again, I would have more time to be able to look for a place. I would have, more time to save up for a nicer place, and also save up for expenses like furniture, right? But it was kind of a blessing in disguise. I was kind of stagnating myself and stagnating my growth by continuing to stay there in my comfort zone. So I guess the lesson of this vlog is sometimes you gotta step outside of your comfort zones, and if you don't step outside of your comfort zones, you're gonna be pushed outside of your comfort zones, and it's not gonna be comfortable. But if you believe in yourself enough, if you love what you do, and you kind of find some type of routine that works for you, you can make it work, right? You can make it work. And so far, the routine has been, I don't even know, man, like, just astrology so far, and getting up and doing readings, going on live, dedicating a lot of my time to my YouTube. By the way, also follow me on my social media pages at Lamarr Townsend, and on Instagram, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend official on Facebook. Yeah, so. And also, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with your friends and family. I guess this is where we end the vlog. I mean, this was just kind of an apartment tour, and that's about it. I mean, I'm just literally probably gonna work, upload this video, edit this video, maybe do a live. I'm waiting for the exterminator to come, actually. That's another reason why I haven't gotten the furniture. I'm kind of upset that they didn't get kind of this bug situation worked out before I came, but I guess sometimes you don't know until you move in. So, but the great thing is that maintenance has been amazing, so, the bugs haven't been too much of a problem, but, honestly, I'm just glad to have a place to live, so I can't complain too much, because I know there are people out there who could, or do, have it much worse. So for those of you who are new to my channel, subscribe and like this video. And also remember, I am an astrologer and a psychic tarot reader. So, once again, oh Lord, that's not what I wanted to show you guys. This is my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, for all of your psychic tarot and astrology reading purposes. And this is where we end the live, all right? Peace, love, and light, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Bye. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's no good to you, it's no good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's no good to you, it's no good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's no good to you, it's no good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's no good to you, it's no good to you.